Mitochondria.
Mitochondrion is correct. The first one is the cell junction, not gap junction. A preamble. Consider an isothermal ideal gas process. Consider an isothermal ideal gas process. Anglo Senior High. Find final pressure. If initial pressure is 20 kilopascal, initial volume is 3.4 decimeter cube, and final volume is 6.8 decimeter cube. Divine.
10 kilopascal.
10 kilopascal. Yendi Senior High. Find final volume. If initial volume is 3.2 decimeter cube, initial pressure is 25 kilopascal, and final pressure is 5.0 kilopascal. Emmanuel.
16 decimeter cube.
Yes, that's correct. Tamale Islamic. Can you hear? Okay. Find final pressure if initial pressure is 14 kilopascal, initial volume is 4.5 decimeter cube, and final volume is 1.5 decimeter cube.
42 kilopascal.
Mubarak.
42 kilopascals.
That is correct. Another preamble. Find the least value and the greatest value of the quadratic expression. Find the least value and the greatest value of the quadratic expression. Anglo Senior High. X squared plus 6x minus 7 in the interval in the interval x greater than or less than 2, but less than or equal to 5. Yes, Divine.
The greatest value is 48 and the least value is negative 16.
2 out of 3. Greatest value is 48, least value is 19. Yendi Senior High. X squared minus 4x plus 15 in the interval x greater than or equal to 3, but less than or equal to 5.
The least value is equal to 12, and the greatest value is 20.
That's correct. Tamale Islamic. Science. X squared plus 2x plus 7 in the interval x greater than or equal to negative 5, but less than or equal to negative 2. Yes, Abdul Razak.
The least value is 7 and the greatest value is 22.
That's correct. Another preamble. Give the systematic name of the major product formed when the given alkene reacts with hydrochloric acid. So I'll give you an alkene, and you give me the systematic name of the major product formed when that alkene reacts with hydrochloric acid. Anglo Senior High, 1 butene. Prince.
2 chlorobutane.
That's correct. Yendi Senior High, 2 methyl, 1 propene.
One chloropropene.
Incorrect. Anglo for a bonus.
2 chloro, 2 methyl propane.
That is correct. Tamale Islamic Science, 2 methyl, 1 butene. Yes, Mubarak.
2 chloro, 2 methyl, 1 butane.
Say that again.
2 chloro, 2 methyl butane.
You said 1 something. 1?
Butane.
No. Anglo Senior High.
2 chloro, 2 methyl butane.
Yes. The question said systematic name. Okay. The last set of questions for round 1. Name one of the 3 types of flagella. So when I get to you, give me one of the 3 types of flagella. Anglo Senior High. Prince?
The spiral flagella.
No. Yendi Senior High?
Biflagellate.
No. Tamale Islamic?
Dinoflagella.
No. So I have bacterial flagella, archaeal flagella, and eukaryotic flagella. And that ends round 1.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP, Wufilia, huh? Wubefeel. Goil, good energy. Ja, dia.
Ow.
Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely. Pepsodent. 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenum.
True.
You're right. With the same preamble.
Hey! Charity school is brilliant. My son will attend this school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adwa. What? I shock safe. Adwa, listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. Make sure you is here. Yeah, okay, right. Tell me my boy.
Hope you make them
Nice
most
one.
of your money. Needs, send fire to pay. Charmy to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe trade.
So before I give the results for round one, I am going to address some petitions. The first set of biology questions, where they are to name the part of animal cell that is responsible for the question to Anglo Senior High, cell-to-cell connections. So the answer they gave me was desmosomes, and I didn't accept that, and Tamale Islamic gave me gap junction, right? So these two, the two that you mentioned, they are types of cell junctions. There are actually 4 types of cell junctions, and you gave me types of them. So I called the consultant. He said I should give partial credit. So I'll give 1 out of 3 to Anglo Senior High. Okay? Then for the math, there's a petition for math, the second set of math questions, also to Anglo Senior High. They were to find the least and greatest for the x squared plus 6x minus 7 in that interval. So they got the greatest value, but the least value, they used a number that wasn't even in the range. So it's still wrong. It is wrong, okay? So they don't get any points for that. At the end of round 1, Yendi Senior High, 12 points. Tamale Islamic Science Senior High School, 15 points. And Anglo Senior High, 19 points. Okay. We move to round 2. So at round 2, we have the Prudential Life Speed Race round. The questions go to all the schools, and the first school to ring the bell gets to answer. A correct answer is worth 3 points. If that answer is not correct, the second school that rings the bell gets to answer for 2 points if they give a correct answer. If it's incorrect, the third school still has the opportunity to answer for 1 point if it is correct. All incorrect answers, a deduction of 1 point. I throw this caution to you. When you ring your bell, you have 3 seconds to give an answer. This is not when you're coming to tell me the value of X is a member of all real. Just go straight to the point. I have the question. Okay? I have the question, so just give me the answer. Are we on the same page? Okay. The speed race is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, for every life, for every future. Question 1, 30 seconds. Find the greatest height an object attains when it is launched vertically upwards at 2 meters per second. Anglo Senior High?
0.2 meters.
That's correct. Next 30 seconds. Find the final position of an object initially at a point with position vector 3i minus 2j plus k, all in meters, after it undergoes the displacement negative 16i plus 4j minus 3k. Anglo Senior High?
Negative 19i plus 2j minus 4k, all in meters.
Incorrect. Who else rang? Tamale Islamic.
19i minus 8j plus 4k, all in meters.
Incorrect. Minus 3k meters. Should I give my answer? Yendi Senior High. Emmanuel says I should give the answer. So it is negative 13i plus 2j minus 2k from one point to the other. So you add. All right. Next, find the mass of 16 centimeter cube of a fluid of density 750 kilogram per meter cube. Anglo Senior High? Prince?
12 grams.
12 grams. 30 seconds. If cos A equals negative 5 over 13, find cos 2A. Anglo Senior High?
A fraction with numerator negative 119 and denominator 169.
That is correct. Next, 30 seconds. Find the value of k if the integral from 0 to 1 of the expression 3x squared minus 4kx plus 5 dx equals 0. Anglo Senior High? Divine?
K is equal to 3.
Yes. Next time, just give me the answer, okay? 30 seconds. The linear transformation T of x and y maps onto x minus 3y, comma, x plus 3y. Maps the point P, given as x, y, into the point Q, given as negative 3, 9. Find the coordinates of the point P. Anglo Senior High.
The x component is 3 and the y component is positive 2.
Yes. Next, 30 seconds. Calculate the mass in milligrams of silver ions in a saturated solution of silver bromide with solubility product 4.00 times 10 to the power negative 12. Take the molar mass of silver to be 108 and the molar mass of bromine to be 80. Tamale Islamic.
0.216 milligram.
That is correct. Next 30 seconds. What is the mass of oxygen in 36.6 grams of Cl2O7? The mass for chlorine is 35.5. Anglo Senior High. Divine.
54.9 gram.
Incorrect. $22.4 grams. Next, 30 seconds. Determine the number of hydrogen atoms in a compound with a total number of 5 carbon atoms, 2 bromine atoms, and 2 double bonds. Tamale Islamic.
10.
Incorrect. Anglo Senior High.
6.
6 is correct. Next 10 seconds. What name is given to the process by which bacteria turns nitrogen in Tamale Islamic?
Nitrification.
No. Turns nitrogen into a form that plants can use. Anglo Senior High.
Nitrogen fixation.
Yes, that is correct. Next, which metabolic pathway is common for both aerobic respiration? Anglo Senior High.
The glycolysis.
Yes. The last question for round 2. On which trophic level can one find organisms that use the sun's
The first trophic level.
Yes, that is correct. And that ends round 2.